what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Support Creativity Untitled5 virtual art show. My name is Jose Miranda. I'm a member of the board of directors and a guardian of creativity.
And my name is Alex Gonzalez, and I'm also one of the members on the board as well as a guardian of creativity.
All right, and here at Support Creativity, we've been awarding scholarships since way back in 2013. And in that time, we've awarded over $35,000 in scholarships and built this strength, this beautiful Support Creativity community.
And even though this year has been crazy and we have no idea what's happening, it's not stopping us from pursuing our vision. And what is that vision?
Free creative education. So yeah, at Support Creativity, we don't think an education should cost an arm and a leg. In fact, we believe it should be free. So we're a long way from accomplishing that goal, but tonight is a step in that direction.
But enough about all of us. Let's talk about these 20 finalists we have to showcase for you tonight.
All right, so this is how it's going to work. We're going to put the artists up on the screen for you. All of you out there are going to show a lot of love in the chat boxes. Throw your emojis in there, give them some cheers. Follow them on social media if you can. Donate some money if you can. It'll help go a long way towards these scholarships in the future. And at the end of the night, we will award these scholarships.
So right now, full screen it. Grab something to eat, grab something to drink, and join us. It's going to be a great night. Thank you.
My name is Frueh, and I'm a Christian filmmaker and creator based out of Northern New Jersey, currently studying digital media at Messiah University in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. So my piece, which I've titled The Creative Process, is a reflection of who I am as a filmmaker. Through the style, through the editing, through the types of shots that I used, I wanted to say something about who I am and what I do. And I just want to say thanks to Steve and Alex and everyone else at Support Creativity for putting on this show and for putting together this scholarship. Thank you guys for all that you do. The most interesting thing about filmmaking to me has always been the process, and specifically, seeing it all come together. Editing allows me to use both my creative and technical skills at the same time. I suppose I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I won't be satisfied until everything is done just right. I can't stand things that are just the tiniest bit off. Editing has the power to make us feel. Isn't that incredible? Because of a decision that I make to put a few images next to each other, I can make someone feel an emotion. To deliver a feeling with the things that I create. If I can inspire someone, make them feel some sense of awe, wonder, or appreciation for this incredible world and the God who created it, then I would consider the whole process to be worth it.
La Brazier Bridal is a timeless, luxurious collection featuring unconventional bridal wear pieces, modernized to fit the 21st century woman. Beyond the beauty, it represents inclusion of all styles for the modern woman. Instead of wearing a dress, the bridesmaid can choose from jumpsuits, matching sets, or other styles that fit her need and preference. The bridesmaid is constantly looking for classic pieces which can be worn to a reception or a wedding with ease of comfort while catering to the bride on her special day. La Brassiere Bridal 2020 by me, Vinneva Flynn, is the new look for bridal wear in the fashion industry, standing apart from the traditional norms.
Hey, what's up? Steve Lucen here, and today I have a package from one of our Support Creativity Scholarship recipients. In fact, this one is from Sarah Cardenas, and she won the scholarship back in 2013, one of the first scholarship recipients. Ever since then, she became a fashion designer, and so with all this COVID stuff going on, she has been creating masks for her community. She got me some right here, left a little note. Hi, Mr. Lucen, here are some masks I made. I hope they are useful. Blessings for you, your family, and stay safe. Sarah Cardenas, she is so cute. And boom. Check these out, wow. Beautiful handmade masks, straight up from her heart. Look at this one, more like space. This one has a little bit of a metal thing for your nose, and you even are able to put in some paper towels in here for like some filters. This one right here, this one's a cute one. Oh, we got Snoopy in here.
When COVID-19 began, I decided to start making masks for people I knew first, like families and friends. So I mailed out like 20 to 30 masks to each state where I had friends. So I sent masks to Washington State, to California. Yeah, so I ended up sending some to New York, and then I made masks for friends and coworkers in Arizona. I made about like 200 masks. I think at least half I donated, and then the other half I got paid.
Sarah wanted me to give this out to our Support Creativity community. So we're gonna give them to the people who become Guardians of Creativity this year. All you have to do is go to WeSupportCreativity.org/donate and become a Guardian of Creativity starting at $10 a month. Help a passionate student achieve their creative dreams.
Whoa! What did you think about that?
That was crazy. We've had some amazing content so far.
We got more coming up. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Cameron Glynn, and I'm a 4th year animation student at RIT. I create art because I want to grow old covered in wrinkles. Why? Because wrinkles are the legacy of smiling too much. I am pursuing this goal by pursuing a career in entertainment because it's a job where it doesn't feel like work at all, because the project helps people smile across the globe. The Project Astronaut was a semester-long collaboration project that showcased my love of sci-fi and comedy. I wanted to render it in Unreal because I believe real-time rendering is the future of the film industry, but the thing is, I didn't know anything about Unreal. Luckily, I had a partner to help figure it out, and together we taught ourselves Unreal and divvied up duties between animation, rigging, lighting, and texturing. This collaborative project laid the foundational skills for me to use real-time rendering for future projects, and also provided me a lasting relationship that has carried over into other art projects. I just want to say thank you, Support Creativity, for selecting me to be in this amazing virtual art show. I'm honored to be among all these other talented artists, and I hope you are all pursuing careers that make you smile.
Looks like somebody's been astro-naughty.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Breitz, and I'm going to be talking about my Support Creativity application for the scholarship. The body of work that I submitted was part of my senior thesis project that I created at Ramapo College of New Jersey in my senior year. I wanted to capture the therapeutic process of art making and how it can be a freeing and healing experience. As someone who has lived through and struggled with an eating disorder and body image issues, I wanted to make art that transformed my body into art and helped other people see their bodies the same way. These are photographs of my body focusing on vulnerable areas for me. I drew obsessive, intricate patterns on the photographs and then mounted the finished product on repurposed mirrors. The use of mirrors served two purposes. One, that's where most people look at themselves, so it would feel familiar. And secondly, because I wanted people to literally see themselves in the art. This project was incredibly powerful for myself, and it even moved a woman in the gallery to tears as we both held each other crying. To this day, that is the most powerful and amazing experience in my life. I create in order to express myself as an art therapy major at Seton Hill, a university in Pennsylvania. I've been learning a lot how to use different mediums of all varieties to express myself and to communicate and use art as an expressive tool. So whether that's working with textiles, fabrics, crocheting, assemblage, collage, ceramics, even just, pen and paper, art is a really great way for me to be expressive of my needs and my emotions. But it also adds color to my life, and it's a really great way to give back to others.
Thanks, guys. I hope you've been enjoying the show. You see, we have so many amazing artists. We couldn't feature them all along, but hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow all of our artists on social media, and we've got more to come.
And if you can, just donate a little bit more. Pretty easy. Just click the donate button wherever it is on the screen, somewhere here. And if you really can, become a guardian. You'll give us monthly donations, and that helps us put together these kind of shows and more and more and more and more stuff.
My name is Jose. We're talking about our product. This is Reality, and it's a video that captures the sensation of feeling overstimulated by technology and social media. All the oversharing, all the posting, following everyone, seeing like the latest trends. And the video tries to capture that overstimulation, but the dissociation from reality itself, from paying too much attention to social media.
For the AP or exam, I decided to make my inquiry on death and how the concept of death flourishes in people, whether that be the fear of death taking hold of our minds, the acceptance of death into our lives as a neighbor on our doorstep. So these pieces that I've created all center around that accumulating idea. The reason I decided to do this idea was because I myself have a pretty big fear of death. The usual causes like not being able to amount to something in your life, or my personal one, maybe not being able to get something really big done that I want to get or might get cut short. But I decided to make these pieces in order to make myself feel better and maybe help other people to feel better that are also dealing with these feelings that they're very unsure about, because we really don't get taught how to feel about certain things in our lives, and we kind of have to learn, and sometimes it's nice to have a hand that kind of guides you through that. The reason I mostly create is that it definitely did save my life in high school and school in general, and it still does continue to save my life. You see, back in high school, I was dealing with a lot of issues. Stress because I overworked myself to see if I can get the highest grades and stuff. Bullying, of course, classic bullying, toxic friends, literally every teenager problem I was facing, and I really need something to kind of put me back on ground level, and that thing was art. Sometimes things just seem so overwhelming and so hard and so frustrating. Sometimes it's nice to work on a nice piece of artwork to kind of calm yourself down again and kind of say, hey, everything's gonna be okay. And another reason is that my home life was also kind of stressful too. So art was an escape from both my home life and on top of that, my school life too.
Hey, what's up? Steve Lucen here, and today I received another package from another scholarship recipient, this time from Rendon-Garcia. He won the scholarship back in 2015, and he started a clothing line. I bought one of the pieces, and it arrived, so let's go ahead and open it up right now. Yes. It says, pray. Now, he is such a great artist. He started this clothing line, Pray 618. So you can find him on Instagram at Pray_618. If you want to follow him on his personal account, it's at nandos.art. I'll leave links on the description below. And I'm really connected to him. He's an incredible person. He won the scholarship, so we really try and bring in lovely and amazing people into our community through our scholarship. I caught up with him the other day. We did a little Zoom chat, and I asked him, what does this mean? So check this out.
Pray. Ever since I knew you, it already existed, but it was in my head. All right. So back home in Connecticut, I did graffiti, and what I wrote was pray. Prae, Pray. Cool. And it was always orange. I had like an epiphany at night. I'm like, you know what? I'm doing graphs. Everyone has like their thing. Obviously a name. But then obviously sometimes people have a color or a character. I'm like, you know what? Orange is my favorite color, and why not? And so the whole goal of doing graffiti is to like stand out. And orange is such a standout color. So obviously I'm Christian, it also ties into my faith. And on the bottom it says Ephesians 6:18. I could give you that as homework to look it up if you want. But obviously it has to do with praying. To me, it's not a thing that you do. It's a place that you go to. It's powerful. It's changed me. It can change your day. It can change your mood. It can change the environment. It can change a person. When you pray for someone in this season, it resonates with everyone. We're going through all this, but it's a good time because the message resonates with people. I loved hoodies so much, so I worked with a house painter one time, which was also a screen printer at FIT. It was FIT. And ironically, it was on a Sunday. That's what I was going to say. Ironically, it was on a Sunday, prayed, in church, all those things. So that's what the name brand is. It's a conversation starter, definitely.
And there you have it. He has his clothing brand here. Let me throw this on. I love it. Great job, Fernando. Great job. I love the feel of this. There it is. New clothing line by Rendon-Garcia. Go check it out. Until next time.
What a dope project that Fernando's putting together. We love showing love to our fellow support creativity community members.
And one thing we always try to do, and we've been trying to do this from the beginning, is sort of keep this network in. So our recipients don't just get money, they get pulled into a network, they get pulled into projects, they pull us into projects, and that's something that we just love to do within the entire community of support creativity.
All right, and so don't forget, please donate. It allows us to continue to do this work. There's a button below. Consider becoming a guardian.
Hi, my name is Brittany, and my project is a film about April Gallagher, a teen mom and Instagram influencer who struggles to find a balance between managing her social media career and raising a child. The reason I create is through art, I was given the incredible ability to express myself despite my shy demeanor. Film gave me the voice I needed to project my ideas to the world and made it easier to see the beauty in everything. My overall goal is to make art accessible to the people that don't have the opportunity to, and create films that will inspire and educate future generations. To a personal extent, I want to represent all the Asian women like me who had the inability to have their artistic voice heard. I want to break societal norms and show how important art can be, its power to spark emotion, the capability to spread awareness, and effectiveness to heal. feeling so grateful for life and friends and all of you. Thanks for supporting me unconditionally. So, today, I think I'm gonna hit the gym later and maybe grab an acai bowl. See ya. So, today, I think I'm gonna hit the gym later and...
Mommy!
What, Holly?
Can you play with me?
No, I'm busy. Wanna go outside? No, Holly, no, get that, stop. This way. Lower. Okay, stand up. This way. $7 a day. Pick one. Happy birthday.
That's it?
What else do you want to do? Why are you staring at me? I brought you where you wanted to go.
I want to play.
Well, so go play.
With you.
Okay. Everyone's day has been great so far. I just wanted to go on live and clear a few things since there's been some confusion. Yes, I am a mom, a teen mom. I have a 7-year-old who really can be a pain in the ass. But it was my own fault, and I have to deal with the consequences. I'm not ashamed, never will be. So you know what? Call me whatever you want. Whore, slut. At the end of the day, all that matters is me and my daughter. Implants? These are all natural, honey.
birthday, Glenny? I don't believe I did that. Let's say happy birthday. Let's sing happy birthday to Mommy. Okay? All right. How's that sound? Pretty good? Looks pretty good here on the needle.
Yeah, Dr. Dave from Sorry.
What?
I didn't go to the Denny turn.
What's the wine?
What?
When do you expect to get back?
I guess Saturday.
Yeah, okay, then I'll expect you Saturday.
To a cabin. Cabin? Which cabin?
A lakefront cabin.
Okay, time is getting too short. Where's Ray?
Ray?
As a person who crossed the U.S.-Mexico border on a daily basis, I use this experience to portray both the artificiality and unity found in this disruption. I spent most of my life crossing from Ciudad Juarez to El Paso, Texas, every day to go to school. This distinctive educational routine and the act of crossing the border shaped a massive portion of my identity. In my work, I reference Gloria Anzaldua's literary masterpiece, Borderlands La Frontera de Nu Mestiza. In this book, she describes the U.S.-Mexico border as an open wound. I interpreted this definition by splitting a canvas in two, following the shape of the 1954 miles of the U.S.-Mexico border. I then united these two pieces with a typical Mexican fabric used for rebosos, and these ribbons were placed in pertinent borderland communities. This depiction portrays my contradictory perception of the U.S.-Mexico border as a place of both unity and disruption. Although my hometown, Ciudad Juarez, is physically separated from El Paso, I regard it as one community. People from El Paso and Ciudad Juarez are constantly crossing over from one city to another, living in a place of unity. However, there is an existing disruption between the communities, one that not everyone is as privileged to cross. All of these negative and positive ideas were my inspiration to create this oil and canvas sculpture and painting. It portrays, through aesthetic care, my love for the place where I am from, but it also challenges many of its problems. I was born in Ciudad Juarez, the most dangerous city in the world during 2008, and I had to confine at home for protection. As a young teenager, I turned to painting for tension relief and began drafting compositions that could emit messages of hope to the innocent citizens of Juarez. To this day, it is not easy to live in Juarez and culture is not a priority. However, one of my goals as a public artist is to turn Juarez into the artistic capital of Mexico. Consequently, all my efforts are directed towards accomplishing my monumental ambition of becoming a prominent artist from Mexico. However, my objective is not to capitalize from my work, but rather to construct positive altruistic projects that optimistically influence the community in a plethora of sociological aspects. Generally, my ambition directs to create compositions to target large audiences in public spaces. In the long term, I want to transform the history of art once more. I want to create innovative compositions in the context of both objectivity and abstraction. I am certain objective art is not dead. However, it needs to be challenged, and I am making that my task.
Wow, that was some powerful, moving content, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about what moves me, why I'm a guardian of creativity. So our guardians of creativity are the most important members of the support creativity community. They allow us to sustain these programs, to fund these scholarships by giving monthly donations. It can be as low as $10 a month. And honestly, I became a guardian of creativity because I just believe that finances shouldn't be a challenge to getting an education, to finding a career. For too many of us, especially in these difficult economic times, money is a huge challenge. And by getting more and more guardians, we'll be able to help fund educations so that our creatives can find their careers, find a mentor, and live strong financial lives. So I want you to become a guardian of creativity also. Just click the link below. Again, it can be as low as $10 a month. If you're already a guardian, consider upgrading and donating just a little bit more every month. Don't forget, you get a thank you note. You'll get updates from the founder. You'll get updates from scholarship recipients. It's really worthwhile, and we hope you become a guardian soon.
By day, my painted clay bust is named Agnes, but by night she's La Llorona, a prominent monster in Latin American folklore. I wanted to make this because stories in Latin America are told orally as opposed to having them documented. I want La Llorona to be a solid, tangible creation and not just a story that was lost in my childhood. I made this with the intention of keeping the tradition of a culture alive. There are several different stories of La Llorona. But growing up, I always imagined her to be older and a grotesque woman. I gave her an upset and disturbed expression to both testify to her past and the horror that La Llorona brings to her victims. Because this piece also included some of her body, I posed her asymmetrically to visually represent her distress. I wanted to also add movement by making her hair look like it was blowing in the wind.
Que cuando las mueve el viento llorona, parece que están llorando.
There's an old song called La Llorona that mentions her being perched at the top of trees, and I always imagined her hair blowing in the wind as she cried out. Adding this detail helped me be more accurate with my interpretation of her, and hopefully to that of many other people who grew up hearing her story.
As a high-achieving student, I think I work really hard to reach my goals, and with that hard work, I was able to get into my dream school, which was NYU Tisch School of Arts. I remember a few years ago I visited New York City for the School of the New York Times program, and I instantly fell in love with the city and the program as well. I want to attend NYU to major in photography in hopes of becoming a photojournalist, hopefully at a big publication like the New York Times. I create because it allows me to see the light in life. As the Grateful Dead once said in their song Scarlet Begonias, once in a while you get shown the light, the strangest of places if you look at it right. I feel like photography is a mechanism that has brought light to my eyes, both literally and figuratively, and that song really resonated with me for that purpose. With my camera, I feel compelled to not only document, but create in a manner where I can evaluate myself, our tingles, my sensations, my emotions, and my ability to feel for others. I love creating because it provides for me an outlet to voice my own ideals of the world. As someone who is involved in social activism, I've always felt compelled to bring the prevalent issues regarding discrimination, misogyny, homophobia, and even mental health into my photography. Photography is freedom. It's a voice, a love, a passion, infatuation, and the camera, merely a process of refraction, unveils a part of myself hidden deep within my repressed soul. With every angle, pose, and deliberate exposure, I gradually unearth myself. I feel like it brings every ounce of frustration and self-loathing to the surface for a sort of exposition of the world. The shield I force upon everyone is finally penetrated by photography, and it sort of works as a healing mechanism. So instead of really selecting a cohesive project, I decided to have several different works of my photography that I really do believe scream passion, creativity. I think I'm very dedicated to crafting a photo with compositional rules, but I'm also fond of breaking the rules once in a while to see what happens. I love in-camera double exposures because I'm able to emphasize a subject and its surroundings kind of harmoniously. The photos I selected are from editorial-styled shoots to creative shoots and even photojournalistic outings that I've been on, such as like Women's March, even walkouts, a bunch of different protests. I really do think that my passion for photography is able to reflect the passion in others.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, we have to show them because we grow. You know we go with it. Let's get it.
Don't believe in nothing but the Almighty. Just a little jeans and a pure whitey. She never did forever be nobody wifey. Yeah. She well, I mean a pretty but your heart is a miss. Play you like a villain cause she caught in a way. Tonight I am walking away. 9 to 5 mine and a grind. Yeah. Tonight I might fall in love. Depending on how you hold me. I'm glad that I'm calming down. Let no one come control me. Keep dancing and call it love. She fights it by falling slowly. If ever you are in doubt, remember what mama told me. Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. You're back against the world. I never tried you for anybody else. Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. The best thing in the world. I never trade you for anybody else.
This year, for Black History Month, I decided to create a short video titled Black Girl Magic. That was an inspiration of the Google search commercial. My motive of the video was to share the magic that Black women in my senior class possess on a daily basis but often goes unnoticed. Through filmmaking, I have sought to change the many stigmas and stereotypes that have been placed on women of color. My passion for film has made me dedicated to increasing representation and positive portrayals of women of color in film. My understanding of the importance of representation will help me when I get to college because I will seek ways to advocate for diverse representations by joining different clubs and different organizations that will allow me to spread my voice and educate my peers about culture and the importance of representation.
You're back against the world. I never tried you for anybody else. A brown skin girl, that skin just like pearls. The best thing in all the world. I never tried you for anybody else. Oh, have you looked in the mirror lately? Wish you could trade eyes with me. Cause there's complexities in complexion, but your skin is glow like diamonds. Dig me like the earth, you be giving birth to everything alive, baby, know your worth. I love everything about you, from your nappy curls to every single curve, your body natural. Same skin that was broken, be the same skin taking over.
This Heaven is a Photograph. I would love for you to maybe read one of the poems. I'm going to pick it.
Okay.
It's BFA. This one hits the support creativity soul because of your last line. So I'll let you rock with that one.
All right. BFA. The tapping of pencils in the great hall drums out all serenity from the brain. Think about your future. The camera is my heart. Think about your life. My camera is my soul. But you have a stomach. Feed your stomach. The relentless grip of societal expectations could shatter the skull. I filled out that green index card and wrote photography on the long black line. My major decision was not so major, right? The lens obsessed. Do not choose medicine or law. Business will not do. Dentistry is a cavity in an artist's heart. We choose the path that could kill us. Pull the trigger and bang goes the camera. Ready, set, shoot. 4 years and a diploma. 4 years and a portfolio. 4 years and nobody knows what is next.
Oof. Unfortunately, I feel like that's what a lot of people think, a lot of artists, a lot of creatives.
Yeah. And I did want to capture those fears in writing the poem because I think every art student, no matter how confident, has some of those fears. And even people I've known who've had all the family support possible have a lot of those fears because we just don't know. Especially if you take a fine arts path, there's a lot less certainty. And most of us end up doing work related to journalism, advertising, and marketing because those are fields that allow us to apply our creative skills and allow us to be flexible. And especially with digital media, things are constantly changing anyway. So it's like no one can be an expert for too long. But I also think it's important to take risks and allow yourself to be a little scared. You don't have to know everything. You should plan within reason. You have to eat, right? But I think so many of us would be miserable doing anything else or just so bad at anything else. Might as well go for your dreams, right?
Yeah, no, I absolutely love this. And I agree with it all, right? Like I was that confident person that came out, 4 years in a portfolio and putting my resume and portfolio out in the world and nobody wanted to hire me. Yeah. And then I took that risk and was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start my own business and just figure it out. Nobody wants to take me. So and here we are. Like we're just trying to create things for the world, for our community, and I'm really, really happy that you're part of our community, Christine. I'm very proud of you. I am so stoked that you have this project out. Where can people find this project and all your other stuff?
Sure. So Heaven is a Photograph is available everywhere the books are sold. You can buy it directly from the publisher, which is what I prefer because I make the most money that way, to be frank. clashbooks.com. But you can also get it from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target, Walmart, a bunch of different smaller bookstores. Anywhere, because it is distributed internationally. So you can get it in the UK and Canada, Australia, and even some non-English language speaking countries too.
Fantastic. And where can people find you?
Yeah, worldofchristinestoddard.com is where I post everything. That's where you can find different paintings, films, other book projects, performances. A lot of my projects bring different kinds of storytelling together. Like I said, I'm always interested in bringing the visuals even into my text and language-based work.
From the beginning.
Support creativity is a support system. The way we see the support system is that it's a palette of 5 colors. These colors are scholarship, mentorship, professional and personal development, networking, and work opportunities. With these 5 colors, a student or a person can paint the perfect picture, a masterpiece that they can call their life.
Yes, the palette is encompassed in this very art show. We award scholarships, we provide mentorship, and develop the students professionally by teaching them the ins and outs of being part of an art show. We connect them to our community, and we will definitely provide an internship or freelance work or other work opportunities. My name is Steve Ortiz-Lucen. I'm the founder of Support Creativity, and it is now time to award this year's Support Creativity scholarships. Every year we award 3 $1,000 scholarships. The undergraduate award goes for a passionate creative going to undergrad. The graduate award goes to a passionate creative going to graduate school. And the world award goes to a passionate creative who is a citizen of the world and is going to either undergrad or grad. These students show an incredible skill for their craft by submitting their work and describing their project. They submitted why they are passionate about creating, and lastly, they also described their financial need for this award. So this year's Support Creativity Scholarship for the undergraduate award, let's see who it is. I got it right here in this little envelope. This year's undergraduate award goes to Phoenix Echavarria. Let's see those hand clapping emojis in the chat. Phoenix will be going to the University of Hartford Art School, majoring in illustration. Because we have an amazing community of people at Support Creativity, you're not getting $1,000 scholarship, but a $2,000 scholarship. Congratulations, Phoenix. Can you give us a few words?
Shocked. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Can we see that award? Did you get a little award?
Yep, here it is.
How do you feel about receiving this award?
Very excited. I don't have many art awards on my shelf, so I guess I can start a little collection now.
Absolutely. We're so happy and we're so happy that you're part of our community now, and we hope that you can do many great things with this scholarship.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everybody. Give her another round of hand clapping emojis in the chat, why won't you? All right, on to the next scholarship. This year's Support Creativity Scholarship Graduate Award goes to, let's see who is in this envelope over here. Jose Benitez. How about some graduation cap emojis in the chat, please? Jose Benitez will be going to the new school and majoring in media studies. Again, because of our amazing Guardians of Creativity, you're not getting $1,000, you're getting $2,000 scholarship. So congratulations, Jose. How about a few words for our community?
Here's the lovely award. And if you were to be, I'm ecstatic to be receiving this award, but beyond just a scholarship, be part of this amazing network to help support creativity far beyond just a scholarship, but with the community it builds.
Fantastic, Jose. We welcome you with welcoming arms and love. So please, everybody, another round of emojis in the chat for Jose. Okay, on to our final recipient. This year's Support Creativity Scholarship World Award goes to, let's see who's in this little envelope over here. Paloma Martinez. How about some world emojis in the chat for Paloma Martinez? Paloma is attending Cornell University, going for her master's in fine arts. Once again, because of our community pulling through, we're able to double this year's scholarship for the world for Paloma as well. So you're not getting $1,000 scholarship, you're getting a $2,000 scholarship. What do you have to say about that, Paloma?
I want to thank Support Creativity so much. There is a lot that inspires me and to do my artwork, but one of the main components is just feeling supported, and Support Creativity is definitely doing that for me, and I hope I could use this award to create better artwork and keep working hard.
Yes, awesome. Please, everybody, let me see more world emojis in the chat for Paloma. Congratulations, Paloma. Like I mentioned earlier, we encompass the entire palette in the show. And so we connected these passionate creatives to be guests on the One Love Art Sessions podcast. Check out these clips.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 10 of the One Love Art Sessions. I am your co-host, James L.J., artist, designer, all-around awesome person, as you'll find out if you haven't listened before.
What's up, One Love community? I'm Candido Crespo, artist and educator, and the other half of Love, I guess. Thanks for joining us once again. We had the pleasure of being asked to sit down with some really talented young artists who recently were picked to receive this year's Support Creativity Scholarship. We have the founder of the organization here with us.
So my name is Steve Ortiz-Lucen. I'm the founder of Support Creativity. Support Creativity is an organization, or really what we're trying to do is build it as a support system for passionate creatives going to college, grad school, and beyond.
I'm mostly a cartoonist, so I create new character designs. I like to customize things with big eyes and, little detailings and stuff. And hopefully I can expand on that when I go off to school.
And more about me, I do a lot of mixed media, multimedia work, so graphic design, photography, and video. Anything with a computer, basically.
We are focusing painting, but I also do a little bit of printmaking and sculpture.
How would I define creativity? For me, creativity really is about design, what, at least in my eyes, but everyone else, is beautiful. And just thinking outside the box and kind of just, whether a person likes it or not, pushing something new out there.
I think creativity is when you do something extraordinarily and just something that no one had ever thought of,
thinking outside of the box.
I think creativity for me is like the act of manifesting a thought into reality, like into the real world. Like you gotta think about what you want to make, and then it's the act of you making it. You make it from a thought into like an actual object. I think that's creativity for me, like that process of doing and making, thinking and making.
That's a very important key and part of it. Being persistent, and just if you believe in something, like you can do it. That painting is now there at the border, and it's a permanent installation. Along with being an artist, I do a lot of grassroots organizing in my Corona Queens community center. Like a lot of the methodology we do is using art as a tool, not just to like heal, but also to like show our stories and narratives, and as like a tool for not protesting, but to have our stories told.
It can really help you just understand your more complicated feelings.
Hopefully, changes the world.
So definitely really proud of these three individuals.
I just want to say thank you to everybody and congratulations. Thank you for participating in this conversation, for making the time for us. It's been enlightening to us, and it's a joy to know just how our community is growing as far as artists go and the minds that are coming into it.
And as always, you can follow us, One Love Art Sessions, on Instagram, oneloveartsessions.com.
Congratulations to this year's recipients of the Support Creativity Scholarship, to Phoenix, Jose, Paloma, and congratulations to all the finalists that we featured on today's show.
We hope all of you enjoyed it and feel inspired to create and become part of our community. You can do so by volunteering or donating or applying to next year's scholarship, and all that can be done on our website.
And of course, none of this would have been possible without all the support of our community. So thank you to the Guardians of Creativity, to all of the donors for really making this happen, to the volunteers for reviewing scholarship applications, to all of our applicants, their families, and all of you for tuning in.
And in case you missed it or caught some of it, or your grandma wasn't home, you can replay it for her all on our website. So anybody who missed it, just click on our website, click replay, you're good to go. So we want it from the bottom of our heart at Support Creativity. We really just thank you.
We've got one more finalist to showcase. We couldn't end the show without hearing the beautiful voice of the talented Cecilian Dang. She'll be serenading us with a song that she wrote herself called Baba. Check her out and don't forget to follow her on social media. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody, and until next time, peace and love.
Hello everyone, my name is Cecilian Dang and I attend New York University. So then last song was dedicated to my dad. And fun fact, he has not heard the song yet, so maybe he'll hear it during the show, maybe he'll hear it prior, after, I'll let y'all know. But the song was meant to show him how grateful and I am and thankful for everything that he's done, and for me, for my family, for my brother and sister. And I just, the symbolization is that I am leaving, and I did leave the nest, and that I just want him to feel reassured that all that hard work that he's done will not go to waste.
I will be